What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream from Scalar Learning. And it is, let me lower this. We are back into ACT mode after a crazy SAT week last week, gearing up. And by the way, if you did take the SAT last week, which was August, what was it? Today is the 27th, 26th, 25th, 24th, I believe August 24th. Feel free to let me know how it went. You can message me, you can leave a comment, and go from there. But now we're back to ACT prep, and today we're continuing this 5-pound book, and we're doing questions 52 through 68 out of the pre-algebra section of the Manhattan Prep 5-pound book. So here we go. Alrighty, let's go. Yeah, let's just kind of leave this up here and see what we get. If anybody has any questions. All right. And these are not timed. I'm not taking them in real time. I'm seeing them for the first time, but this is different than my normal ones. All right, here we go. At a singing competition, 5 women and 6 men are participating. One woman, they made a mistake. 1 woman and 1 man are to be chosen to perform a duet to begin the competition. Among the competitors, there's exactly 1 brother-sister pair. Amy and Brian. What's the probability that the duet performers will be brother and sister? Well, so think about it. We have a 1 out of 5 possibility and a 1 out of 6 possibility for it to be Brian, 1 out of 5 to be Amy. The probability of them both being chosen is 1 out of 5 times 1 out of 6, which is 1 out of 30. Okay. As long as I understood that correctly. Yeah, okay. I think it's right. Next, we've got this go. Wait, hold on. Now we've got 53 students at a local high school are putting on a production of Shakespeare, hoping to raise at least $10,000 in ticket sales to fund the cost of a class field trip. Tickets for the event cost $15 each for mezzanine and $25 each for orchestra. If a total of 331 mezzanine are sold, so 331 at that $15 price range, what is the minimum number of orchestra tickets that need to be sold in order to achieve the class goal of 10,000? So we need 25. How many of those need to be sold? That's going to be the X. And this has to all add up to 10,000. Always set it up in a nice equation like this. 331 times 15 equals 4,965. Plus 25X equals 10,000. And then we subtract 4,965. 25X equals 5,035. Just do that in my head. And then last we divide by 25, right? 5,035. Let's do this just to make sure. Divided by, what is it, 25? That doesn't go in evenly. So they need to sell 202 to make the minimum to make the class goal. So basically they'll just barely surpass it, but they need to get at least 10,000. Okay, Tony is ordering balloons for a party from a party supplies distributor. The distributor only sells balloons in boxes of 20 bags, and the bags contain 60 balloons apiece. Okay, I'm going to change this. I don't like this. I'm going to that flashing of the thing. So now I'll just have this as my main. There we go. Now you can just see that there. Constant image. It was distracting me, the changing and everything. Okay, then we have the distributor only sells balloons in boxes of 20 and bags contain 60 balloons. Tony needs at least 5,000. So we have 20 bags, and then each bag contains 60 balloons. So 20 times 60, so whatever that is, 1,200. Tony needs at least 5,000 balloons, and the boxes may not be divided. Okay. What is the minimum number of boxes he must purchase? So it's this times this, and this X would be the number of boxes. Has to be greater than or equal to 5,000. Something like this. And then it would be 1,200. X is greater than or equal to 5,000. Divide by 1,200. By 1,200. It's going to be 5. But let's watch. 5,000 divided by 1,200. Equals 4.16, but you can't divide it, so you can't get like 4 and some change, so we're just going to have to go with 5. All right, boxes, bags, yep, 20, 120, 1,200, yeah. All right, next. What is the least common multiple of 3, 4, 9, and 12? Okay, here's a strategy that I like to do. When they say least common multiple, if we can find a match with the smallest number listed, then that's it. We don't have to go any higher. 3 goes into 36, 3 times 12, 4 times 9, 9 times 4, 12 times 3. It's 36. That's it. And if that didn't work, I would have tried 48 and so on. A ticket in a charity raffle costs $4. When Amelie buys 7 raffle tickets, so she spends $4, she's given 2 additional tickets at no cost. What is the average cost? Okay, so look, that cost, she spends 7 times 4, which is $28. What is the average cost per ticket for the 9 raffle tickets? You just basically divide 28 by 9, right? We're spending $28 total and 9 tickets. We want the cost per ticket is $3.11. 57, in evaluating this expression, what is the least common denominator that can be chosen from the fractions? It's basically like the least common multiple. Again, I can kind of go the same thing and go starting the bottom. 40's out because 15 and 12 don't go into it. 50's out. 15 doesn't go into it, nor does 12. 60 works. I'm going to choose 60. 6 times that, 4 times that, 5 times that. And we don't even care about those. Next, Johanna participates in a loyalty program at her favorite local coffee bar. In this program, she gets her 9th cappuccino for free after she buys the first 8 cappuccinos for a regular price. The total cost of the 9 cappuccinos is $36. What is the regular price of a cappuccino? So that means 36 is divided up into 8, okay? That's the regular price of a cappuccino, 36 divided by 8, which is $4.50. Da-da-da. All right, let's keep going. 58, and then we've got 59. A math teacher. Let's just check back and see if we have any questions. I think we're good so far. Yeah, we're good. All right, a math teacher owns 10 pairs of pants, 2 pairs of shoes, and 6 shirts. Each outfit the teacher wears includes a combination of 1 shirt, 1 pair of shoes, 1 pants. How many possible outfits? Look, whenever you get a question like this, immediately you should just be thinking this times this times this. 10 times 2 times 6, 120. That's it. 3 and 1/4 equals this. What is the value of y? Let's get these into common denominators first. I'll make it 12ths. So 3 and 3/12, right? Multiply 3 and 3. Equals y minus 4 and 8/12. Okay, then I'm going to add 4 and 8/12. Normally, we would never have mixed numbers in an equation like this. It's just clunky, but that's all right. We'll leave it alone. Then we just add these two together, and we get y equals 3 plus 4 is 7. 3 plus 8 is 11/12, and they have it right here. Hold on, let me just see something. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, 61. Jose regularly orders dinner at a restaurant that offers 6, 5, and I already know what I'm going to do, right? Each day, a different combination of one of each. How many days in a row can he dine at this restaurant without repeating any combination? So we just have to get the total number of combinations, and that's it. So it's, again, 6 times 5 times 3, which is 6 times 5 is 30 times 3 is 90. They just changed the format of the question. In the equation, the symbol blank represents a basic arithmetic operation, which could be the operation. Yeah, multiplication, because it'd be 1 times 5 is 5, 5 times 1 is 5, so it'd be 5 squared minus 5 squared. So multiplication, all right, let's do a little check mark. Addition, 1 plus 5 is 6, 5 plus 1 is 6. Subtraction, 1 minus 5 is -4, 5 minus 1 is 4, but the -4 squared is still 16. That's still 16. Subtraction also works, so I say all 3. Next, if this equals that plus that, what is A? All right, same thing, common denominators, 4 and 1/8 equals A plus 2 and 6/8. Subtract 2 and 6/8. Subtract 2 and 6/8. What I do in this case is I make this, since this fraction needs to be bigger than the 6/8, I make this 3 and 9/8. Right? I take a whole away and add it to there. Then I do 3 minus 2 is 1. 9 minus 6 is 3. And there's my answer, 1 and 3/8. The cost of a new Z phone was $380 the day it was released. 20 weeks later, the price had dropped to $120. Assuming the price dropped linearly over time, what was the price 8 weeks after the Z phone was released? Oh, 20 weeks. I totally gloss that over. So in 20 weeks, the price drops from 380 to 120, which is $260. So if I want to know the drop per week, I divide 260 by 20. And that's 26 divided by 2, which is, it goes down $13 per week. So at 8 weeks, I want to know it's dropped $104. But it wants the price. It doesn't want the price drop. So that's the one they're trying to trick you. And it's 380 minus 104, which is 276. Okay. 4 more. 65. In the equation, hold on. Yeah, 68 we're going to. In the equation blank blank, the symbol represents basic arithmetic operation, which could be. Okay. So again, these two are supposed to be equivalent. Multiplication, yes. 2 times 4 is 8. 4 times 2 is 8. Division, a half, that would be 2. No. Subtraction, negative 2 squared is 4. Positive 2 squared is 4, yes. So 1 and 3. Then we got Irvin plans to make an ice cream sundae with one kind of ice cream, one topping, and a cookie on the side. He has available 5 different kinds of ice cream, 4 different kinds of toppings. And again, what are we doing? Distinct sundaes. We're just multiplying, right? He's doing one of each. An ice cream sundae with one, and a cookie on the side. So 5 times 4 is 20 times 2 is 40. Okay, 67. In 2000, the value of a new Model X car was that. 5 years later, the model was this, assuming it value decreased linearly. So again, in 5 years, it's dropping by 6,250. Okay, or you can use a calculator to subtract, but whatever. Then we're dividing that by 5 to get the cost per year. Okay, 6,250. There's a trick to divide by 5s. You divide by 10, which is 625, and double it, which is 1250. So it drops by 1250 every year. So this is in 2000. What is the value in 2003, 3 years after this? So it's 3 times this, which is 6,733. It goes down by 3,750 from that. These numbers are pretty nice. Get 0, 0, 0, 2, 1, 12,000. Boom. And then last one, 68. All right. A solvent manufacturing company is producing toluene and stocking it in 2 different vats with 10,000 gallons of capacity each. Vat A currently contains 450 gallons of toluene, and its contents are increasing at a rate of 40 gallons per minute. Okay, hold on. Vat A currently has 450. Here, I'll break it down like this. And then 40 per minute. Vat B currently has 1250, and its contents are increasing at 15 per minute. And how many minutes will the 2 vats contain equal amounts? All right, so this is a little... They have 10,000 each. The capacity doesn't really matter, so we're just going to set these 2 kind of linear equations equal to each other. So it's a y-intercept of 450 plus 40x, because both per minute, equals 1250 plus 15x. And then we just solve for x. Let's make some room here, because now I don't need this. So I'm going to subtract both sides by 450. 40x equals 800 plus 15x. Subtract 15x from both sides. 25x equals 800. Divide by 25. Divide by 25. It's 32. 32 minutes. All right. Because 25 goes into 100 4 times, goes into 800 8 times that. Let's just double check the answers. Hold on. I just want the answers. Here we go. So we've got 50 here. All right. So we start with 52, and that's J, D, G, A, K, G, A, K. 57. Oops. CJAKC. CJAKC. 62 is KAGCK. KAGCK. 67 and 68 are D and G. Yep. All right, boom. We got them all right, and that is it. So I know an ACT is coming up soon, and make sure to keep checking back for more ACT math. Of course, we just finished an SAT, but we're coming back. We're going to have more SAT content later today, actually. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining. Hope you checked out my most recent math music video on solving, quadratics? Yeah, I forgot for a second. But anyways, we got a new one coming out shortly on synthetic division. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll see you all next time. Take it easy.